your head on my shoulder, baby.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about some ways to stay healthy while we're all in quarantine. This video does not apply to you if you have coronavirus, if you have been near someone who has it, or yeah, that's pretty much it. But if there is any chance that you are sick with coronavirus, please just get some rest. Stay home. Don't do anything crazy. Just try and heal as quickly as possible and take the proper medical precautions and everything like that. So this is just for people who are still feeling fine, not showing any symptoms, but still are staying in quarantine because we need to socially isolate and stay at home for the time being. Also, I'm sorry if the lighting is a little funky today. I'm shooting with the back camera on my phone instead of the front camera because I'm just trying something new out, so I don't know how it's gonna end up turning out, but if you keep seeing different lighting going back and forth, that's why. Before I get started, I want to say thank you to everyone who's participated in the giveaway so far. It's still going on until Sunday. All the details are right there in the post. I know that I don't usually post not on a Sunday, but since I've been really bored, I think I'm just gonna start making a couple new videos until school starts again, just to add some more content to my channel. Welcome to my new subscribers, and for those who are watching and have not subscribed, please make sure to do so before I start the video. All right, now let's get started. There are many different categories of healthy. You know, there's physical healthiness, there's mental healthiness, social healthiness, all different variations of health that we might not typically think of. I feel like the first thing people think of is just staying active and being physically fit, but I'm gonna try and touch upon every single category. So the first one is physical fitness. If you have a home gym, that's great, you could just use that. But I unfortunately don't have a home gym. So what I'm gonna be doing the next couple of weeks to stay in shape is I'm going to start running again because I decided I want to train for another half marathon. So running is a really great activity, and all of the activities that are going to be the best ones right now are ones that you can do individually or as a team, but just with a distance. So I've also decided to start playing some more tennis with my boyfriend, my brother, and my friends. And I think tennis is a good sport to play because you're very far apart from each other, but you could still stay active and running around the court, and it's fun. Another thing that I want to recommend is following YouTube videos or Instagram workouts. So some of my favorite at-home workout people to follow are Whitney Simmons, I love her so much, Natacha Oceané, I think that's how you say her name, and then one really good Pilates instructor that I've been watching forever is Cassie Ho from Pop Pilates. So if you go on YouTube and just type in Pop Pilates, her videos will come up, and you don't even need a yoga mat. All you need is a towel. It's just all body weight based, and it's a lot of core workouts, but you can also work out your arms, your legs, everything else. So you're still getting that sort of weight training without actually having physical weights to use. Let's take a quick break because that crow was bothering me so much. So whatever physical fitness equipment that you would use at the gym, a lot of things you can kind of makeshift at home. So even if you don't have the right weight of dumbbells or barbells, you can always use things like really heavy filled up water bottles. So you're still adding a little bit of weight and resistance to the exercise, but you're not actually using legitimate weights. As far as physical activity goes, just try to make sure that you're doing at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. And while you're going to be working from home or taking classes from home or whatever you do, try to make sure that every couple minutes you just get up and walk around the house, go up and down the stairs a couple times, just to make sure that your body isn't just sitting like a slump all day. In our normal day-to-day lives, we're doing a lot of walking and things like that in between our daily activities. Even though I'll work out for an hour at the gym on campus, I'm still walking everywhere that I go. So you want to make sure that you're still doing a lot of walking, moving around. Sitting is better than laying down, standing is better than sitting, and moving is better than standing. So just try to remember that. That's all I have for physical fitness. The next topic that I want to cover is kind of food and drink. So drink-wise, this is a really good time to start or break any habits that you have. So if you want to quit drinking coffee, this is the time to do it. If you want to start drinking more tea or drinking more water, this is the time to do it. I made it a goal. So I have this ginormous water bottle. You can't even see how big it is. Honestly, I've just been chugging water. It'll get us into the habit of drinking a ton of water because we all should be drinking so much water, and I definitely know that I do not drink as much as I should. Food-wise, this is a little bit different for everybody. I know sometimes like in the summer when I'm home all the time and I know that there's just snacks readily available everywhere, I kind of just tend to mindlessly eat. So it's important to make sure that you are mindful of the food that you're eating and that you're eating when you truly are hungry, not just because you're bored. I think that's going to be a big issue for me in about a week or two once I start getting really bored at home. So that's just something to keep in mind. And I'm very lucky that my family pretty much eats healthy like 80% of the time, so I'll be able to maintain a healthy diet while I'm home. But for others who might not have healthy options available all the time, this is a good time to be eating a lot more fruits and vegetables. Most of us are college students, and I know that at the dining hall, those fruits and vegetables are not it. Like, whenever I'm home, I tend to eat way more fruits and vegetables because they're better quality, they are better cooked, and they're not drowned in butter. So this is a good time to be getting in all of your nutrients and getting your full servings of fruits and veggies. The last topic I'm going to talk about is staying healthy mindfully and making sure that we're taking care of our mental health in a time that's super stressful. This is also a really good time to pick up a couple hobbies. So when I was little, I used to read literally a book a night. And I mean, by the time high school was over, I hadn't even read a book for fun in probably 6 or 7 years. So in the summers, I'll usually read a book, but I'm really trying to get back into reading for pleasure. So this is a really good time. If there's a book that's been on your list of something to read, pick it up and just take 30 minutes or whatever time you can a day to just sit down and relax. And another way to do this besides reading is to meditate. And I love using the Headspace app. It's one of my favorite apps. This is not sponsored by them. I just truly love Headspace. And if you're a student, you can get it for $5 a year, which is so cheap, and I use it almost every single day. And they have different meditation sessions for what you're trying to target. So I have really bad anxiety, so I'll do a Headspace session for anxiety like once a day. But they also have ones for better focus and better sleep. If you go on a walk, they'll kind of guide you in mindful thinking as you're on your walk, which is really cool because when I was walking to and from classes, sometimes I would turn on a meditation session. So I was meditating while I was walking to class, which is so cool. And they have all different sleep casts and things like that, which brings me to my next part, which is get enough sleep. Like, I know when we're busy with work, school, whatever, we tend to just throw sleep to the side. So this is a really good time to start going to bed earlier, start waking up earlier in the morning so that you can get a good head start to your day and feel like you have enough time to get everything done without scrambling in the middle of the night. While you're staying on top of your work and everything, make sure to take some time every day for some creative time or to partake in a hobby that you love. If you play an instrument, take a little bit of time to do that, or paint a picture, or write some letters, or journal, or do whatever you do that makes you happy. So it's important to just make sure that you're taking some time to really withdraw yourself, but in a healthy, productive way. The last thing that I want to talk about is that social distancing does not mean social isolation. Like, even though we're supposed to be physically apart from one another, we are so lucky that this is happening in a society where we are glued to our phones 24/7. We're also very fortunate that these platforms can help us connect with one another and stay in touch while we're all socially, physically apart. You can download Netflix parties, so if you want to watch Netflix with someone, you can go and download this extension and watch it together. And you can always like text each other or FaceTime while you're watching so that it's kind of like you're really there. And I remember in high school we had this app called Houseparty. I think it still exists. You would just log on and it would anybody who was on at the same time could hop into your house party. So it's kind of like a group FaceTime essentially, but people come and go, and apps like these are really cool, and I think that they help us feel present in each other's lives when we can't physically be together. So text your friends once a day and make sure that they're all right. See if anybody wants to watch a Netflix show with you, or if you have friends who truly have also been isolating, go for a walk or jog or something so that you can prevent transmission of the disease and still stay active. That is all I have for you. So now that I'm home from school, The videos that I had been planning to do all kind of involved me being at school, so I'm at a little bit of a loss for video ideas. I would like to know what you guys want to see while I'm still home in quarantine, and if you have not entered the giveaway now, please do so. Again, thank you so much for sticking to the end. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, I will see you next time.